Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Brian. What's up, Brian?
Hello.
What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
Okay, so I found myself not knowing what to play once I really got most of the trophies with Spider-Man.
Oh, God.
I dabbled with Raiden 5, got 12 trophies, as you know. Started playing Alien Isolation, got like 2. But I'm trying to have something that's going to hold my interest to just beat it. Mm-hmm. And I'm flip-flopping around. I jumped into Soul Calibur this morning. I got another trophy. But I think what's going to happen is I went to GameStop today, and I was torn between buying this game, this, that. So what I think I'm going to do tomorrow is Matrix Lord 212 is going to get Resident Evil Reboot 2.
I figured you would be.
Getting it tomorrow. And don't feel guilty about it because it is my birthday coming up. So I'm using my birthday money. So, but I've been buying a lot of stuff lately, though. I've been buying, because I'm thinking about things and I'm like, I need to get new clothes. Mm-hmm. I need to get new shoes. I got a haircut. I want things changed. I want new stuff. So the next thing I'm working on besides getting a game is a microphone, a headset, a new laptop. I'm just going crazy. PlayStation camera, PlayStation hard drive. I need a whole bunch of more games because, I know I have a lot, people, but I like to have extra in the background.
I was doing Mafia 3 today. I finally got past this one section, which was a real pain in the ass, but that was real fun.
So, and then also, we haven't been doing podcasts that much, which I've been feeling bad about. And I'm like, you know what? We need to start doing more podcasts and less of the gaming. So now I'm swapping that now. But we're going to be doing more podcasts again. So there's that. I got caught up. I had to work on Super Bowl Sunday, so I didn't get to see anything until after. I saw the Game of Thrones thing. I saw the crappy Avengers teaser.
Yeah, that was meh.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean crappy?
It was meh.
It was, wow, I really like seeing Avengers walk down a corridor.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
It's like, come on, man. I know what that is.
It was a red carpet.
Don't even, you know what, if you're going to spend millions of dollars for that, don't put that out.
Yeah, do what that one guy did when he was had plans on doing a promotion for PewDiePie. He said he didn't want to put money in an ad, which may end up not even getting shown. So him and a few buddies pretty much got shirts together.
They're trying not to spoil anything. They're trying not.
But here's the thing: you got to think of this, right? They spent how much, Scott? A couple of $1 million for that, and it pissed people off.
I know,
because people thought it sucked. So now here it is. Everybody knows Avengers.
They should have replayed the one which they first came out with.
No, you don't replay for millions of dollars. You gotta have a new one. But
no, but that's pretty much why don't they just do that if they're going to air that?
See, the thing is, if you're going to spend millions of dollars, you need to have a nice freaking trailer. You don't have to reveal shit, but let's do some battle sequences. Hulk's going like this.
Yeah.
Somebody's going, seeing Captain America. Listen. Nobody likes depression. Okay? The Avengers are depressed. Obviously, they're upset. I don't want to pay to see that. So, I don't want to see them miserable. I want to see them kick Thanos' ass. What?
They're going to kick.
I know, but that is not a teaser. That
look, Avengers Endgame is like part 2 of Infinity War, and they don't.
I know what it is.
But they're not. They're just trying not to spoil anything, so that's why they didn't really put.
It's not that it's spoiling it, but the thing is that
it felt like a teaser trailer.
It was terrible. Connor, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You saw the Avengers Endgame teaser, right?
Yeah, and I thought it was better than the first one.
You thought it was better?
Yeah, I did. And so did everyone else that I spoke to.
I don't like it because I'm like, but that's what I don't understand. If you're going to spend $5 million or a couple $1 million to show a teaser like that, On a Super Bowl thing, wouldn't you put more in there?
From what
No,
I,
I don't want to
I mean,
give
what,
too much
what
away.
I could, from what I could gather in knowledge and from what I could hear about this film, it might have a little time travel in it.
Well, I think, don't get me wrong, I think that the movie is going to be excellent. I think it's going to be one of my favorites, but the teaser sucks. I'm sorry.
Because
I don't like the teaser.
Because there was set photos leaked, and it looks like it's gonna be taking place within the Battle of New York again.
Right.
I mean, let's look at it from a marketing standpoint. I think that Avengers, or even maybe not every Marvel property, but most, have the luxury of not actually having to be promoted.
Well, let me ask you a question, Connor. Here's where I need your expertise.
So, by not getting too much given away in a teaser like that, I don't think is necessarily a problem.
Okay.
It teased obviously the remaining Avengers, the people that survived Thanos. You know, you saw a few little, bits, set pieces that, will be involved in the film. It looked kind of like an apocalypse, which is another great tease of what's to come. I think that it was just, it teased all the right things.
Like, I think with Endgame, going back to what I said with the time travel, it looks like from the photos that I found, it was like old Tony Stark with one of the time traveling, and Ant-Man had one of the time traveling devices as well, along with Deadpool.
See, here's the thing, right? I think my message is getting misconstrued. I'm not saying Endgame sucks. I'm not saying the movie sucks. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I just don't agree with the teaser. That's all. Has nothing to do with like in the movie. I think it's going to be a blockbuster. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I think it's going to be great. I'm just saying I'm very critical of the teaser only because if you're spending $5 million for a teaser, then that's not something you would spend $5 million for to show that teaser. Like, you spend money to Star Wars Episode 9, but they didn't show that.
Again, your point hasn't been misconstrued. I understood what you were saying, but what I'm trying to say is that from a marketing standpoint, Avengers doesn't need to be overexposed to giving too much away, because when you're doing that, like a film that is much smaller, still might make a lot of money, but is a lot smaller, would probably have to do that to get some traction or some hype behind it. But Avengers doesn't. Let's be quite honest here, right? Avengers, you could show Captain America's mask, Iron Man's helmet,
right? I know,
and a various other little, like Captain America's shield, and people would be fucking going absolutely.
Yeah, but I don't think my thing is, I don't think they should have showed anything Avengers. So this is my point, because we just saw something recently, so that could have whet people's appetite over past the Super Bowl. What my point is that we didn't need to see anything with the Avengers. We already got that trailer. So because they dropped the ball, Disney, with promoting Star Wars stuff, and because they didn't market Solo enough, I honestly think they're dropping the ball with not showing anything on Star Wars Episode 9, because this would have been the okay, but tomorrow, you think that's what it is? Definitely,
because there's one thing going on tomorrow that I'm actually going to put money on Episode 9 getting either a teaser trailer or a title reveal tomorrow.
The title reveal is different, though.
There is an event called an earnings call going on, which goes on at the end of every quarter, and Disney, I didn't actually know about this until a week ago, but at every earnings call, they announced big news. In the last earnings call, the Loki TV series and the Cassian Andor TV series was announced. Before that, I think it was something to do with The Mandalorian. It might have been the directors and stuff like that. It always comes with big news.
Well, it would be the announcement of the phases with the MCU.
I think that would be too extensive. That would be saved for something like Disney Expo or something, like Comic-Con or something. But, you know, giving away the title tomorrow or a teaser trailer, especially now because we're in February, I think is probably the best bet, to be honest.
What do you think the title will be? You think it's going to be Son of Darkness or something?
Yeah, I've heard it's Star Wars Sons of Darkness, but I don't know.
Why don't they just call it Knights of Ren?
The thing is that from what I'm gathering from this film, it's not just... And that was... Did you see that recent book announcement of the Skywalker?
Yeah, Skywalker, yeah.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is that this is not just closing off this trilogy. This is closing off the entire story that we've known.
But see, the thing is, Richard E. Grant had slipped and said that this is the final Star Wars period, which I don't think is true. But
I think it's the final episode.
No way.
No, I think it's the final episode. Honestly, I think that this is the end of the Skywalker saga. Because they wouldn't release a book called The Skywalker Saga that goes through the entire history that comes out in September if there wasn't an assurance that this was going to be the last.
I just want to know what they're thinking, because they had a plan, they changed the plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like they paid billions of dollars so they could do movies. And you're not going to stop making movies. Like this thing. But like nobody's going to be happy if we don't have an episode every couple of years. Like it's pointless.
But to be honest,
what?
It's. I know this is entirely subjective, but I think that actually the episodes have been worse than the standalones.
But that's not because it's running tired. It's because you have radical, chaotic, like weird, like people that are doing these movies are doing these, like, okay, Rian Johnson, let me bring him up.
Yeah.
Right? Like, nobody, most of the people that I grew up with did not want to see The Last Jedi like that. They don't want to see Luke as the hero doing the opposite of what he does, you know. So, like, nobody believed it. Like, you wait all these years, and it's like, what the hell was that garbage? And a lot of people have problems with Last Jedi, don't get me wrong, but Force Awakens I loved, but it was kind of a rehash of the Death Star and all that stuff, like doing that thing again. Like, you could have done a new...
You're doing their own versions with these new three.
You could have did a new thing. Like my fear with 9 is that Return of the Jedi, Jungle Planet, you know, not Endor, but something similar, and it's like, no, like, do something new. Like I don't understand how
sadly this is this generation's Star Wars, so they're pretty much going to be picking planets that are similar to the first 3 Star Wars. I'm not talking.
But you don't need to do that, though. The whole point of Star Wars is it was always new. You don't repeat your shit. And the whole thing is this: how do you get the Resistance being super freaking powerful in Force Awakens, and then it's hours later, like not even that long. It's like what, days later? It's not even that long, and all of a sudden they have like no ships, no, like I don't understand.
I that's what I liked about The Last Jedi. I'm the opposite way around from you. I love The Last Jedi. I hated Force Awakens, like, because Last Jedi did, for all intents and purposes, and I know that a lot of people think that it is a shit movie, but it changed the ball game because it, as you said, like it took the Resistance as the big powerful good guys, and it decimated them to like
they have like duct tape on their goddamn ship, like don't fly this way because the wing will fall off. It's like, wait a minute, what happened to Resistance from like the movie before that? Like, what do you mean you don't have ships? What do you mean you don't have money? Like, I was like scratching my head, not understanding how this is possible. There wasn't that much of a time jump. It was like weeks. So how the hell did you not have ships?
It's like Empire Strikes Back ended in a similar way, didn't it? It looked like the Empire had a little bit of an advantage.
Well, the only thing with Empire is that the main heroes were kind of defeated, but not the rebels. Like Luke got messed up, Leia got messed up, Chewie's messed up because Han's frozen. They're all miserable, and they're the leaders of the freaking damn rebels, but the rebels are okay. Because they didn't get like wrecked. They didn't get like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Is like the Empire affected it, emotional trauma to the main characters that they had to move on from it, strengthen themselves, get themselves better to come back, save Han, go after Darth Vader. You know, that was the whole thing. It ended on a depressing note, but yet motivational. You know what I'm saying? This thing with Last Jedi was not that type of ending. This was like, we don't have shit. We're on an ark called the Millennium Falcon. These furry creatures are screwing in the side corners, making nests, like called porgs. And I'm like, wait, how the hell could they come back from that? That like there's no ships. Every single member of the Resistance is on the Millennium Falcon. All of them. That's it. You're done. There's no way you're coming back. There's no way. You would have to do a time jump of like 10 damn years. You know what I'm saying? Or even 5 years. Because me and Chris were talking about this. How the hell are you going to do a time jump of a year? Like did they get like an influx of money all of a sudden? Like did they hit the intergalactic lotto? Like seriously, like each ship is like expensive and like you have nothing. So like now, like I'm gonna do a time jump. I'm gonna make the guy's hair grow long, but it's only like a year and a half. Like that's stupid. So I gotta tell you, that would have been the last movie, Last Jedi, because you're done. You're done. You like for now, you can't have like a thing take place right after. You're done. And if I was Kylo Ren, right, I would be like, and this is where it makes no sense with Rian Johnson. Kylo Ren, like they're all defeated. They're on the Millennium Falcon. You send every single damn ship, period, at the Millennium Falcon. Everybody, the whole entire freaking First Order, one ship. There is your Resistance right there on that one ship. You go after that one ship, you're done. So that makes no sense. You know, so this is the part where Disney screws up because it's like, you know, they don't make it realistic where it's like, oh, because we have another movie, we gotta have another movie. So like, you would see Kylo Ren going after them. All right, maybe he don't want to kill them, but you know what? He would go after them. He wouldn't be like a crybaby, like, oh, I just lost a hologram Luke. No, get up off your ass and go after them. That's what they did. So that's the point that it makes no sense with Rian Johnson saying, because you show the kid with the freaking, there was a slave with the broom. And it's like, oh, come on, like give me a break.
That was the up note.
But give me a break. Come on with the shit. Like, come on. Like, there's hope in the galaxy. Look, Luke Skywalker, a hologram, defeating Kylo Ren. Everybody, we're happy now. We're going to be Jedi. We're going to be the Force is awakening. And oh, my God. We're going to give me a break. That was ridiculous. So, I don't know. That's me. And I'm not trying to, I'm by no way, shape, or form am I trying to put down your opinion, Connor, or Brian's. It's just that my way of looking at it is completely different. And I like to respect the characters that they evolved, because it wasn't about completing your training. It was about saving your friends. Because sometimes you have to wing it. And that's exactly what he tried to do to save Han that time in Empire. He knew he was going to get effed up. He knew it. He's like, but fuck that, man. I'm not going to like just go sit in the fucking swamp, learn for another couple weeks, and then fucking Leia's going to be dead. This one's going to be dead. Screw that. I got to go and take what I learned from this little bit of time and take this guy out. And that's the whole thing. You know, so that same Luke Skywalker that tried to save the life of his dad that killed billions of people, right? Because he's so good in him, all of a sudden thinks that his nephew's an evil bastard. That there's like no good in him. Like the guy didn't even kill anybody. He didn't even kill anybody, and his father killed billions. But yet his father, who has a little bit of good in him, he wants to save. But Kylo Ren, fuck that kid. Fuck my nephew. He didn't kill a frog, but I want him dead. I'm gonna fucking like slice him up. It's like, what? And then he got his ass kicked. The house fell on him. He's all depressed and shit. I'm gonna go on an island and chill there. Like, you know that you created that monster.
Drink some monster milk.
But you know you created that. You pissed that kid off. You made that kid put the fucking mask on, talk like that and shit. You caused that. So you would be on the first fucking ship.
I could see Kylo Ren in the way
going telling your sister.
I could see Kylo Ren going after Luke, but not vice versa.
But you would see, listen, if this was done in 88, 89, he would hop on the ship and he would run to his sister to warn her, not let this guy get all powerful. He's the reason, Luke Skywalker, that the fucking Empire got strong because he let the fucking kid go and he didn't tell them in time. And they built this whole fucking thing up again because he's in a depression. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. So like, I'm going to sit on an island and just like rethink things. Bullshit. But then why are you putting a map out there? Like it was because J.J. Abrams had one way of doing things. Rian Johnson had another way of doing things. J.J. Abrams had a thing where Luke Skywalker put the fucking map in 3 different locations, and if anybody's strong enough to find him, that's the person who's gonna fucking train. And then all of a sudden, she like gives him the stick like that, the lightsaber, doesn't say anything. J.J. Abrams had a completely fucking different thing what he's gonna do. Somebody else takes over, has fucking Luke toss the fucking lightsaber. Fuck that canon. Fuck the fucking map. I don't know who put that map together. What do you mean, Luke? What do you mean? You fucking split it up, bro. You put that shit in R2-D2. What are you talking about?
The map was, this is the one problem I had with the whole map thing. If you look at it, oh boy, that section's missing. I wonder if we just traversed all this here, we'll run into the planet. I could understand them leaving maybe a major part of the section out to where the planet was located, but it was like right square between point A and point B.
Right, how could you not put that puzzle together like that with the thing missing? That's exactly right, Scott. You're right.
The section where the planet was, where Luke was hiding out, opposed to right square in the middle, which they did. Like, oh boy, let's not traverse that entire section.
And here's another thing. When Luke got his ass kicked, R2-D2 was with him. With him! So he fucking dropped it. How the fuck did R2-D2 get the fuck back to Leia and fucking Luke went that way? What the fuck is that? That's because people don't fucking talk and communicate and the shit don't make fucking sense. Because obviously fucking Luke left that place and took fucking R2-D2 back to Leia, had a conversation. This is what we need to do. But no, that's not what Rian Johnson thought. So he just said, magically, R2-D2 just got in a ship and flew him fucking self to Leia, which makes no fucking sense. No sense at all. No sense. And Luke just fucking decides to go. And don't tell me his ship was fucking fucked up and he couldn't get off the fucking planet, because he fucking flew there. He found that place and he flew there, okay? You're a Jedi motherfucking master. You're going to make sure with the fucking Force that your ship ain't going to get fucked up when you land in that fucking thing, okay? And not only that, you tell me you don't use the Force? This motherfucker's leaping around like goddamn Neo with fucking sticks and shit with no Force abilities?
Yeah.
With no Force abilities. He's fucking killing fish. Right.
A holographic image across the
You're
universe.
that good without the Force. You're able to fucking leap around and fish like that, like without the Force. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You can't just turn it off like that. You wouldn't want to see if your sister's dead? Let me look at a vision in the cave. No. Oh, fuck my sister too now? And Han Solo? That's not Luke, bro. That's not Luke. Nobody will write Luke like that.
We should have written it to where when she went into that cave, that hole, that what she saw or what came out was a dark version of Luke, to where what they could have done also was, after everything that happened with Kylo Ren, he was afraid that he would have been taken over by the dark side of the Force, so he pretty much took that dark side of himself and, I know it sounds stupid, but put it down in that hollow, and somehow imprisoned it. But yet when she went down there, she accidentally released it, and that's what we saw.
And you want to know something else? You got to think about the psychology of the human being, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to think, she stood there, she watched Kylo Ren kill Han Solo, who she saw as like a father figure, fucking killed him. So I'm sorry, but if she saw him without his shirt on, she wouldn't be like, oh God, put your shirt back on. That's fucking Rian Johnson being a fucking idiot, okay? I'm sorry. And you don't, okay.
They had to have their sex. They had to have.
Obviously, this guy doesn't know anything.
That's what it was. That's all that was.
This guy doesn't know anything about love. This guy doesn't know anything about anything. Listen, the guy doesn't know anything about love, okay? Obviously, you're not going to fall in love with somebody that fucking killed your father figure because you're going to hate him. You're not going to be fucking in love with him. So this bullshit dancing around stuff is absolutely impossible that this would happen. She would not be in love with the person that killed Han Solo and all these people of the Resistance. No fucking way would you be in love. All right, maybe she wouldn't be in love. Maybe she would help him out, try to be the good side, but she wouldn't be fucking in love with him. That's ridiculous. So Rian Johnson's wrong there. Another point is the whole thing of the light speed being used as a weapon. If that was the case, you could have everybody would have found a way to do that. In Star Wars Empire and Jedi, you would have destroyed the fucking Death Star in 5 seconds. Going to light speed and fucking just cutting right through that shit. And it doesn't work like that, light speed. Because light speed, when you take off, it's like you're going in another fucking dimension like a thing. You're not actually zipping through space.
You're not a bullet.
You're not like a lightning bolt. No. It's like, and you appear over here. You don't like just go into it like that. That's not how it works. I'll tell you why. There's fucking manuals that were created in the fucking 80s, 70s, and 80s, fucking detailing every fucking thing about light speed. There was there were record players. They had fucking Star Wars on records. They had fucking books.
Yep.
You couldn't just do shit like that. So this is Disney's fuck up. Because here's the thing. Light speed, right? That would mean that every single thing that is in front of that ship, planets, comets, moons, they would all be destroyed. The whole section of space, the whole fucking 25% of the galaxy would be chopped in half like a knife because of their explanation of the light speed. That's not how it works. It's going so fast. It's like you're creating an instant wormhole. You're going through it and you're popping out another end. That's what that light speed is, not that definition. So that kind of, people are pissed off with it, Connor, not because it takes the whole science out of Star Wars and it shits on it. Because you could have fucking did that. That makes them all fucking stupid. And they could have ended the Death Star that way. And it's like, how could they not be fucking smart enough to end it that way? And another thing is, now when you're trying to track, that's another stupid thing. Tracking in light speed, that's a fucking disaster. You shouldn't even be able, how could you fucking do that? You shouldn't be able to. No. What they did was, J.J. Abrams took from Star Trek what Scotty did in the Enterprise, which is not Star Wars, and he implemented into Star Wars, okay? Scotty was able to use the mathematical equation to beam you off the ship while going in warp drive, which is the same thing as changing the name of warp drive to Lightspeed.
Yeah.
And he took it from Star Trek because he was doing Star Trek. So he took that from Star Trek and he put it in Star Wars. That's what that is. And it's like you're fucking up the franchise. So
making one star trilogy with another.
And why would you fucking say that Laura Dern had the fucking Force and never fucking show her use the Force? What would be the purpose of that? Why would you do that? Even Poe Dameron, why would you not fucking say that in the movie? Why would you put, because you want to sell books? Like, put that shit in the movie. I don't know. I'm sorry, Connor. Maybe I'm going too far. Connor, maybe I'm going too far. I do apologize.
Mean, to be honest, like, I just don't think that The Last Jedi really is that bad of a movie.
Right.
It's pretty good in that. I think it does its job in that it changes things up a little bit from what we expect. You know, we're talking about how Episode 9 could have a planet that looks like Endor.
Who cares about seeing the same shit, though?
Yeah, Force Awakens had something that Jakku looked like Tatooine and all them sorts of things.
This is why I want them to promote Episode 9 during the Super Bowl rather than Avengers, because that the fan base is in half, Connor. They're split. Now, fans like me are not... Listen, now fans like... half the fan base is not inclined to run to see Episode 9. So knowing, Disney and Lucas knowing that, need to fucking promote Star Wars instead of fucking Avengers, because Avengers is a given. Avengers is $1 billion, $2 billion. We know that, okay? You already promoted that. But you need to get these people back into Star Wars and show them a reason. And yes, you're going to spend $5 million, then you fucking put it towards Star Wars, not Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
We got reports today coming out that say Avengers is going to destroy Star Wars. That Avengers is going to be better than Star Wars. Like, you should make it where your properties don't conflict with each other. Like, you don't dare release Avengers Endgame on Blu-ray and DVD when Star Wars comes out. That's a fucking disaster. So don't do that shit. But they are just fucking doing weird shit lately. So, I don't know. One thing that was smart, now we know why Deadpool went for PG-13, is because it made it in China, and now because of that shit, it made more money than fucking Deadpool 1. Because they welcomed into China, and it fucking made tons of money now. Right now. Right today. Now. Because it was released way later. And he's laughing his ass to the bank, and so is Marvel. That's why Marvel's like, absolutely, Deadpool 3. Don't worry about the merger. You go do that shit, Ryan Reynolds. Come back when you're done. That's basically it. 2 movies, right? Almost $800 million each. That's unbelievable. So absolutely, they are letting him do another movie.
Of course they are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right the minute I heard the number 3 was planned, I think, yeah, it has to be China.
Yeah. PG-13, yeah.
Oh, God.
So that's what they'll do. They will put a PG-13 version of Deadpool 3 for China only.
Okay, good.
For Deadpool 3 only. That's how you get it in China.
Yeah, so you basically got to make 2 versions, one R, one PG-13.
Yep. That's the experiment. Now that's what they're going to do. Just like, you know, China don't like the xenomorphs. So what do they have? They created some new fucking looking alien creature, like a panda or something, that the fucking was like Alien Covenant, right?
Yeah.
I want to see what that looks like.
Oh, me too.
Because they can't have that? That's
we
weird.
Know, if they go to South Korea, they can't use Winnie the Pooh.
God. So... I gotta tell you, Captain Marvel shit is everywhere.
Yep.
Hot Topic.
That's the movie they're pushing. So that's probably why we got that trailer for Avengers 4.
This is the new female push big thing because Doctor didn't work, and they're trying to have a female thing, and they have it all over the storefronts.
They don't have a Wonder Woman this year, so they're trying to shoot this to be the Wonder Woman.
They have Ash Williams from Evil Dead as a female in the front too. I don't even know what the hell that is. I guess that's a Japanese version of Ash vs. Evil Dead or something. So yeah, they got the female pushes Captain Marvel. Marvel is banking on that. Disney's banking on that. This is all Wonder Woman. Guess what? Probably won't be.
Yeah.
Probably not. So not from what I'm hearing anyway.
That movie that's coming out called What Men Think, it's not going to do anything. It'll be lucky if it makes a number 3 or number 4.
See, in this one instance, Connor, Marvel and Disney totally went against their whole business model and format, and they did the wrong thing. They did what DC did. That DC had to copy the Avengers, and they had fucking Ben Affleck going around and forming a team. Like, don't be a dick, okay? And all this other stupid shit they were trying to do, like copy fucking Avengers, and they fucked up with Justice League. They want to destroy Wonder Woman so bad to have the top female thing that they are totally not thinking about it. They're not seeing straight, and they're totally fucking it up. They are hungry for that fucking money. They want to be the one that said our super female movie is better than your super female.
The only
this is a fucking ego
way
thing.
They can do that. I'll say that it may not be. It may tie, if anything. If they put out a She-Hulk, it might work. It might. I'm not saying
they ruined it. They ruined her in the comics right now, so you can't.
Yeah, they butched her up.
They fucked her up. No, you can't.
But no,
they should just. You know what? They should have been Black Widow. It should have been.
Yeah.
But they fucked it up. So you know what? Whatever.
Red Sparrow is the Black Widow movie.
They know that there wasn't the Wasp because the Wasp that did better than Ant-Man. The first one, but it wasn't. It's like So they trying to let's see what sticks.
That's Black Widow, in my opinion.
This is not going to be Wonder Woman. Captain Marvel.
No, it's not going to be Wonder Woman.
I got to tell you, they're going to flip out.
I'll say this much: it'll probably be number 1 because it's a Marvel movie, and it leads into Avengers 4 for at least 2 weeks, and then something's going to.
Well, Shazam will knock the shit out of it if it's good.
Knocks it out.
But we don't think Shazam's going to be good because there's something wrong with it. That they're still doing it.
Don't forget. I sent you that thing. They said up until like maybe a week to 2 before it actually goes to the movie, they are still tweaking.
I know, but here's the thing with that though, Scott. Most of the time, that's not the case. Like if the movie's like that, okay, let's use an example, right? Dark Phoenix.
Oh God, yeah.
It's fucked.
Yeah, because these scenes that are supposed to be very somber, people are laughing at.
But they're busy. Maisie Williams is filming something else. They're all filming something else. They're trying to get them back together to do this fucking 4th round, right? 4th round of reshoots, right? It's impossible. The budget is through the roof because they have to pay them extra to fly them in because they're doing other movies now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an inconvenience for them. They don't have to come back and do those. It's in the contract to do reshoots, but not 4 fucking times. So they don't want that movie to go bust. They are fucking, all right, here's another $50 million or so. They're fucking going crazy. They got to get that shit out. They do not want that to bust.
You watch. If they release the budget, I'll be surprised. But 2 to 1.
They won't release it.
No, they're not.
There's no way. There's no way you're going to see how much that costs. No way.
Because after this 4th time, they're not going to release the budget.
No fucking way they're going to show that.
They pretty much would go, let me get this straight. You spent this amount for reshoots to try to make it a better movie, and it still was shitty.
But it's like, you're thinking about it, right? It's like, who the fuck is that villain lady? Like, I don't know who the fuck she is. That's trying to mess. I mean, it doesn't look. Connor, what do you think?
What? Captain Marvel?
No, Dark Phoenix.
I haven't really seen anything of it, so I don't have an opinion.
It's like, what do you think of Captain Marvel?
I like it. I like the look of that, to be honest.
Yeah? Do you think that will beat Wonder Woman?
No.
He's hesitating, so he doesn't believe so.
I don't think so. But
that's what they want. They've been talking smack. You have to see. They are literally talking shit. They think they fucking like already. They're getting the fucking wine glasses. They're fucking ready to have a goddamn fucking party. If you don't think that Marvel and DC have that rivalry, you are fucking sadly mistaken. So they think they're getting the wine glasses ready. They're getting the champagne. They fucking think that Captain Marvel will destroy.
It's going to be them actually whining and crying into their glasses.
What about you, Brian?
On what?
Captain Marvel. Do you think Captain Marvel will destroy Wonder Woman? Money-wise, box office-wise.
Well, it depends on the movie and the script and everything. It depends on like how the movie is.
What you've seen?
Do you think it will make more money than
what you've seen so far? In your expertise, what you've seen, trailer, clips, music, do you think this will destroy in sales Wonder Woman?
Most likely, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Well, Marvel always does better. So.
Wow.
Yeah, but a female movie. I know it sounds sexist, but
listen, here's my point. We have over 10 years, right? Of Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get a failure eventually.
Yep.
You know, somebody's gonna fuck up somewhere, and the first failure would have been Inhumans, right? I told you that. I said, pull that shit from the movies because that will fucking fail. And even when they went into TV, I'm like, that's gonna fail too.
Yep.
So right? Yeah. Okay.
It did fail. It bombed.
But they prevented it from failing in the box office, though.
Yeah.
So
they saw the writing on the wall, so they put it automatically to TV. And this is going to be their first failure. Okay, I'm not going to say it's going to be their first failure.
It took them a year and a half to announce that the Human
rethink having another female movie.
No,
I mean, Inhumans was so bad that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is better.
Oh, now,
but it took them a year.
Inhumans was so bad it makes series 11 of Doctor Who look good.
But they did not want to admit that it got canceled because of the egos.
Mm-hmm.
For a whole year later, they said it. They just wouldn't believe. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it. All right. So here's my situation.
But I'm seeing Captain Marvel twice.
Go for you, bro.
In IMAX both times. I'm seeing the first time was opening night. I'm seeing it, and then I'm seeing it 2 days later with my family.
All right, man.
So both times in IMAX too. So
all right, so we got another article that is interesting. Now, originally Taika Waititi. Oh God, Connor, help me here.
Taika Waititi.
Thank you. Originally, he joked around like about Star Wars, and he said because he was joking around that they would never hire him for a Star Wars thing. Then they did hire him for Star Wars: The Mandalorian. He's going to direct like an episode of it, right? So now Disney flat out asked him to direct Guardians of the Galaxy, and his response is basically going to cause such a situation where they might not even want him to do any projects for them because he said that that's James Gunn's movie and only James Gunn needs to do it.
Oh, I applaud.
So we're gonna see what wins, the egos, or if they're gonna just allow people to have freedom of speech and let it go. Because
I applaud him for saying that. He's
right now
saying that they also did him dirty for letting him go for tweets that happened X number of years earlier.
So we're gonna see what kind of firestorm we're gonna have from this. Now, we like Chris was talking about. We're right now he's with DC, and pretty sure he's getting offered a lot of TV properties. And I'm gonna laugh my ass off when his Suicide Squad destroys and sells the original one. And then he's going to...
Oh, God, I'll laugh my ass off.
And I'm telling you right now, like right away I predicted, like when Chris told me that Henry Cavill got like a couple picture deal, immediately I says, well, you know what? What if they would pair him with the Flash as a joint movie, because they're unsure about the Flash movie.
Yep.
They're very worried about it. So if you put him with the Flash and make it World's Finest, that would be a thing.
And you do the whole racing thing like they did at
Yeah, you could do that. But
I heard if they do a Flash movie, they're gonna do Flashpoint.
Well, I mean, here's the
they
thing.
need a Flashpoint for Justice League, because initially the idea was, because I sent him a thing. Kevin Smith was talking about how people saw picture boards, and it was going to be a 3-picture deal. And at one particular time, they were going to be at the end of this one here, this last one. They were looking up into the boom tube, and they saw Apocalypse looking down.
But it's not it's not Apocalypse. It's the Dark Side, right? Dark Side.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking one saying the other.
Yeah, I know.
Dark Side looking down, and that was going to be. There's going to be a 3-picture deal, and then the third one, that Desolation that we saw that Batman was dreaming about, that was going to be part of the third movie.
Yeah.
Well, with Flash, like I said, with Flashpoint, they were gonna like have the whole thing like how it was within that animated movie. Like
yeah, I know.
Barry screws up and messes with the timeline and everything. And since we saw Bruce's parents within Batman vs Superman a little bit at the beginning in the opening,
Negan and Maggie.
Yeah, imagine that.
Great
Jeffrey
shit.
Morgan and Lauren Cohan as female Joker and Thomas Wayne Batman.
Which I would love them to reprise their role.
That would be awesome.
And then her be like the Joker.
Yeah.
How great would that be, Brian?
Yeah, I would love that.
Oh my God.
If that film does come to pass and if that does happen, that's gonna be one hell of a movie.
A female Joker, that would she would probably be fantastic. I think.
And also there was like also a little bit of a rumor of Matthew McConaughey as Reverse Flash.
I could see that.
Okay.
Or I should say, all right.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that is his thing.
Yeah. All right, so we talked a lot about superheroes,
but we all stay the same. All right.
Matthew McConaughey is like a hell of a good actor. I could actually see him pulling it off.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't agree with Kevin Smith, what he said about freaking Tom Cruise being fucking.
Yeah, me too. I do not see.
As Wolverine, you don't know what he's talking about.
Hell no.
I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, I mean they're going crazy over who will be the next Batman. They're saying like Jake Gyllenhaal, Tom Cruise, Robert.
I bet it'd be Kit Harington, right, Connor? I hope so. Kit Harington.
I hope it's either Kit Harington or Richard Madden.
Well, I see like things like Robert Pattinson.
Which brings us to now we can talk about Legion 3 because
it's going off the
our Doctor Who actor.
Oh yeah,
from Human Nature and Game of Thrones, right, Connor?
Yep. Harry Lloyd
is going to be Professor X.
Sweet.
In Legion, the final season of Legion.
They said, because I thought they said they were going to try to bring him in on the second season if the first season went well.
Well, this is the third season, and it's ending. Now, I'm wondering if it's ending because Marvel is ending all stuff like to just do for the streaming service. In other words, will Gifted be next and Runaways and all the other shows that they had licensed out? Will they all go back home to the Disney streaming service now and just end them all? Because Legion shouldn't have been canceled.
Professor X and a little bit of the other X-Men characters in Gifted.
Yeah, Legion ratings were so ridiculous that you would keep it going. So for some reason to just end it in third season, I'm thinking Marvel's like, all right, that's it.
Yeah,
we're done. Yeah, we're done now. Yeah.
Well, I haven't even seen the second season yet at all because I was waiting for all of it to go on Hulu.
Yeah.
So.
And now, what happened with Runaways? Is that still a hit?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah! It's that's on the second season as of this moment.
And what about Cloak and Dagger? How'd that do?
Cloak and Dagger. That
nobody knows. Right? Ha! Yeah. It's out.
No, Joe. It comes back in the spring or the summer.
Of it's second season.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I loved Cloak and Dagger because one of the things I absolutely love about it is because they tied it in with the Marvel Netflix shows a little bit.
Okay.
Because they mentioned like a character that was in Luke Cage and
they started in Spider-Man.
And they also mentioned Iron Man and Iron Fist within Cloak and Dagger as well.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's a little bit of cool of a tie-in with the show. So I like that.
Well, besides the superhero stuff, me and Connor waiting for Game of Thrones. I know that.
Hey,
right?
In fact, you were talking about.
Bud Light did a commercial involving them too.
Yeah, you were talking about really crappy marketing. That marketing last night by HBO.
Oh, that was great though. That marketing was
that was genius.
Yes,
that was
I agree with
that. Yes,
yeah, it was awesome.
When he walks over and there's that whole crushing of the guy.
You got to see. Wait, it's like a shitty area that nobody even fucking knows these people, and fucking dragons wipe them out like fucking shit. Don't even know they're not even on the goddamn fucking Game of Thrones map. It's like a little chart thing on there, and it's like.
and just look at the expression on everybody's face, like, who the fuck is this?
Right, who the fuck is that king? Right, no, but I thought, like, who the fuck are these people? Like, you know, it was like, oh shit.
And then
the Bud Light night got fucked up. That was great.
Perfect.
Fuck you. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Oh.
What? Why?
I thought that was a stupid thing.
It was great.
The funny thing is that when Game of Thrones posted it on Twitter, everyone thought it was a trailer.
Right. Right.
And then
stupid.
You get 10 seconds and you get this deep voiced knight just kind of like fucking like almost enter and then say, hold my beer. And then you go, well, this is not a trailer.
I loved it. I need to remember to download it.
It was like one of the worst Game of Thrones thing that they ever had.
What are you talking about?
It was stupid.
Those TurboTax ones were shitty.
Do you know that Karen Gillan is getting? Like, she's got her fucking massive movie coming out that she's making.
Yeah.
With Leah Headey? How's that? How you say it?
Lena Headey. Yeah.
Lena Headey. Thank you. Oh my god.
Yeah. And Anya Taylor-Joy as well, who's becoming a big name
from Split, right?
Yeah.
And Glass. Yeah.
I've recently seen those films. I've seen Unbreakable, Split, and Glass.
I didn't see Glass yet. Still, me and Sharon gotta get our butts to the movie theater.
It's one hell of a movie and one hell of a twist.
All right, don't tell me. All right.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Joe, that it's gonna be a twist at the end. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What else do we have to talk about?
Because with that director, he normally doesn't do trilogies or anything like that.
He's up and down every movie. It's like tossing the dice.
But with this new movie, it's actually continue trilogy type of thing because it was Unbreakable, Split, and now it's Glass. So I love it.
Yeah, every time me and Sharon go to see M. Night Shyamalan, every time we go to see his movie, like right before we see the movie, like, all right, is this gonna be a good one? Is this gonna be bad one? We don't know. It's like
coin toss. I know.
Right? We're like, because
the only good films he's ever had is Unbreakable, Signs, Sixth Sense, Split, and now Glass. Those are the only.
There was other ones we like. No. I disagree, but there's been some clunkers. But I'm just no. We like that movie that was when they fucking went in the oven and shit. The Visit. I love that one. That was a great twist.
The Visit.
The Visit was great.
Was The Visit? Was it set up like a
Don't spoil what happens. But
was it The Village you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about The Visit.
Oh, I saw a thing about The Village.
Village sucked. The Visit.
That was filmed in an area.
I'm not talking about the Girl in the Water either. The Visit. And then there was another one he did called Devil, which was in the elevator. That shit was great.
That was decent. I have to say that one was decent.
That was great.
No fucking way, Joe.
What?
Oh no, Lady in the Water and The Village and The Devil sucked.
I liked them.
I didn't say The Lady in the Water was great. I said The Village sucked. Lady in the Water sucked. I liked Devil.
Devil sucked.
All right. Well, that's your opinion. But
and The Last Airbender sucked.
That totally sucked.
Yeah, that's definite.
That totally sucks, Brian.
Yeah.
It's like all over the place with his movies. You can't.
What about the trailer to Twilight Zone? What you guys think of that?
Oh, the Twilight Zone commercial? It was okay.
It wasn't much. I would like some actual footage.
I see he's doing his voice like the original guy. Like he's trying to make it like the slowness of it.
What's the Twilight Zone?
It's an old. It's a series.
Really? You don't know what the Twilight Zone is? Then you cover you review all old movies on your other platform and different shows, and you don't know what the Twilight Zone is? What? Hey, man.
In fact, I know for a fact that on the other platform they've reviewed Twilight Zone episodes.
Well, there you go.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have they released the full cast for that series?
I don't think the full cast. I know we got half cast, right?
Because I reckon they've still got some big names to announce.
Yeah. I think so.
I think every episode is going to have one massive
Oh,
name.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got a friend in me.
This is like Hollywood style casting going on.
Yeah, obviously.
The original was pretty much famous unknowns.
No, the main one that they're remaking was the airplane one. The one on the airplane with the creature on the wing. But there was somebody famous in that episode. I forgot who they're going to do this time around. They got somebody for that. Oh, what's her name is in it? Glenn from Walking Dead is in one of them.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, and
speaking of Walking Dead, we'll go into quick. Me and Sharon got caught up, but I of course I didn't see the new episode yet because it airs next week. But it was only available for people who are subscribers. But I liked it. I liked the mid-season finale.
Negan out.
Yeah, I like that, and Jesus is. Yeah.
Jesus is dead.
Yeah,
and
that was pretty interesting.
I love that Negan's out, though.
That's good. But it got renewed for season 10 now.
Yep.
Your last season 2-1.
We're gonna place our bet, Scott. On that one.
I just wonder how long Negan's gonna be on the show, though.
One more year after that.
So season 10, you think he'll stay?
Season 11.
Oh.
Yeah. He'll be out.
I love Negan. I don't want him to leave.
No, he's gonna leave because he's in the comics. He's gone.
I know.
He just left in the comics. Which that will make it where he'll meet up with Rick at some point, probably in the movies.
Well,
that's what they'll do.
Wait, did Negan get killed off in the comics, or did he
he just left. So he's gonna bump into Rick, I'm sure, at some point.
Well, what's his name? Dwight.
Oh yeah, who fucking cares about that? That's stupid, though. How the fuck did one place you decided to go is where Morgan is? Where you don't even know where the Morgan is.
Yeah,
like he's totally on the other side of the fucking. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's going to Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. Nobody knows where he went. There's no fucking way that he's just gonna bump into him. That's ridiculous. Well, that's totally ridiculous.
Well, he did go off to find his girlfriend.
Yeah, but that far? That's crazy. Come on. You know that doesn't make any sense. You know that. That's
no, but it's a corner. It's just the
They
show.
don't know what to do with him on Walking Dead. That's why. So they threw him out of there. Connor, do you know anything about Walking Dead UK?
No, I
honestly, nobody.
I hope
big actors.
Well, Fear the Walking Dead's all caught up and within the current timeline and everything.
I want to know. I want to know who the lead is though in the Walking Dead UK. That I want to see. Who the hell is it going to be?
David.
That's the next. That's the next. You imagine that shit? David Tennant fighting fucking zombies.
When's it filming?
I don't know. Did you see? I mean, you were there. Did you see anything? Did you hear anything? Your country. I mean, like.
No. I didn't even know it was happening until a couple of months ago. It's not been. Yeah. It's not been told.
They're fucking hiding that shit. You imagine that shit's in Cardiff?
So we're saying that Chibnall's running the show now. That's why
Chibnall's in Africa though. They're fucking. Why are they in Africa though? Why there? Why can't you just be in fucking Cardiff? No.
Because he's going for all these big locations that look like alien planets.
Oh yeah.
Style before substance. Again.
Right. And they got the Doctor Who people because they're not with Doctor Who anymore, right? Somebody left. They were Moffat now and Gatiss.
Oh yeah, Wyn Jones. Yeah, the set designer, he's doing Dracula now.
That is gonna be some sick shit.
I never saw any Dracula film.
Oh.
What? That's bullshit. You didn't review anything over there with Dracula?
No.
Get the fuck out of here. No way.
From the 90s or
no
something.
way. You know what? You didn't review one thing with Dracula. Not one.
No.
Bela Lugosi, you didn't review any of that?
That was
with
them?
One.
No.
All right.
And the funny thing about the Bela Lugosi one is there's also a Spanish version, and I forget who filmed first. It's like as soon as one set left, the other set came in. And
I mean, I know that Christopher Lee did it, but I never saw any of the films.
Well, Christopher Lee, his contacts, the reason why his eyes were red is because of the contacts that he wore.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't even know he wore contacts in that.
Yeah. For those Dracula movies, he wore I think they were glass. I don't know, but nonetheless, that's why his eyes were red.
So I'm here.
Contacts.
Weren't like all contact lenses glass back then?
Yeah.
Because Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno had to do the same exact thing in the Incredible Hulk series.
Yeah, but they had more money to do the contacts, and that camera was like a low budget thing.
Because it was even uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable for Bill Bixby to do a Hulk out.
Yeah. So now I'm hearing about Moffat is also doing Time Traveler's Wife.
What?
Yeah, for HBO.
And I'm hearing that it's going to be released. Did you hear anything, Len?
What the hell?
I'm hearing it might be in 2020, close to when.
I saw that film.
I think what he's going to do is he's going to get a load of projects on the go, but he's going to stall them. You probably won't see Time Traveler's Wife until 2021.
No.
2020 when Dracula's on a break.
He'll finish Dracula first. He'll film the first series of Dracula, then he'll do Time Traveler's Wife,
and he'll be back and forth.
Wow! And he'll probably go back to Dracula, and then he'll do Sherlock, and then
Brian. That is where Moffat got the whole River Song idea.
Yeah,
of them being out of order from the Time Traveler's Wife movie and book.
Yeah,
he took it totally from that.
I've seen the movie. I mean,
no, but he directly took it from that.
I just can't believe they're making it into the TV series though. Because
and that's why, you know what? If he gets Alex Kingston to be in there, like as a fucking cop,
awesome.
Going after, like he keeps, like maybe like tracking him, like thinking he's a crook or some whatever.
Didn't Brad Pitt direct that though?
I don't know.
I think he did.
I'm glad they're doing another World War Z with Brad Pitt. That's pretty cool. That's gonna be interesting.
Have you guys heard like the new project that Joss Whedon is doing.
What is he doing?
It's gonna be on HBO, and it's kind of like a Victorian era vigilante superhero show.
I have not heard that. Just like I heard that the Buffy thing went bust.
I figured it would.
I mean, that's what I heard. It's like people are like, this sucks. And then it was like, okay, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they cancelled that reboot thing.
Yes.
I mean, so far it's kind of like,
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going to shove that off to the side. And
so far, it's like dead in the water.
Way future.
They're like, people didn't like that. Okay, next. No. Zack Snyder's doing his own zombie shit. And Walking Dead made fun of him. You heard that?
Army of the Dead, I think it's called, isn't it?
They fucking gave a crack, right? You saw that, Scott?
Yeah, no, I didn't have
I guess.
a chance to see
But
that.
when did they become the fucking, listen, not for nothing, okay? George Romero did zombie movies, right? They made fucking, Walking Dead. But now when somebody else is doing something with a zombie, where the fuck, how are they, like, fucking authority on anything? Like, you shouldn't be fucking talking smack, though, right? I mean, they talk fucking shit. Like, make it like it's probably going to suck or something, right? Wasn't that, Scott, didn't they make a comment?
To be honest, zombie movies and zombie TV series are so overdone now that it is probably worth taking the piss out of because,
Yeah, but Zombieland is coming back, though, Connor.
Yeah, Zombieland, too. I love that.
Zombieland, I guess, is a little... it's not a different take, but it's just a little bit different from, like... Because I'm pretty sure that things like World War Z and like fucking Z Nation and Walking Dead and Army of the Dead, Zack Snyder.
I love Zombieland. That was like one of my favorite zombie movies.
I've got it on DVD.
I think that they're all going to share similarities, whereas Zombieland is just a little bit out there. So
and all the cast members is coming back.
Yep.
Yes. I think it's great too that George Romero's kids are doing zombie movies now. I think they're gonna make sequels to like Night of the Living Dead and all that stuff again.
I'm excited for Woody Harrelson to be Carnage in the next Spider-Man. I mean, not
Venom.
Yeah. Movie, rather.
That is gonna be great. I really loved Venom. I loved it.
I did not expect Woody Harrelson to be Cletus Cassidy.
I didn't expect to love Venom, but I fucking love it. I bought that shit. I love that shit.
Yeah, Venom was good. I loved it.
Love it.
A lot of people did. Now they're eating, then somebody's eating.
We were talking shit about it.
Yeah.
And then it kicked everybody's fucking ass. And then I got to fucking see it, and I talk shit about myself talking shit about it.
Well, I saw it in 4D.
Wow. Okay.
Like the seats was moving and shaking about and everything.
Oh, that stuff. Yeah, last time I went to a movie like that was when the original Battlestar Galactica, the one which was based on...
I like that they have all those things, but here's the thing, Scott. Like you and I, right?
Yeah.
We used to go to the movies and pay fucking cheap when we're going to the movies. Like we had the theater by my house. It was like fucking $6 or it's a couple bucks, right? That's just nice, but guess what? Instead of going to the movies every week, you're going once a fucking every 6 months because it's like fucking $70 to go to the movies, one person. I mean, the shit that's opening here, right? They fucking serve you and shit. Like what? Like goddamn fucking like a dinner table in the fucking theater. It's like, did you pause the movie? Like everybody's got to eat now? Like what the fuck? I can't even, I don't even know what to expect with this movie theater coming in.
I mean, the thing with 4D, it's like, not only the like seats shake and everything, like water comes splashing on you and everything.
Probably something's grabbing your ass like a symbiote or some shit.
Oh, hey.
Hey!
And you get like this artificial scented smell whenever there's like
Jesus!
Like whenever.
How much did it cost you?
Whenever there's like alcohol in every or coffee, you get the smell in it.
How much did it cost you so that you can make them alter your senses with artificial smells and touches? Did it cost you like $70, $60, $50? $27 per ticket. Jesus!
Is that before? I forget. Is that before?
That's before popcorn. How much is popcorn?
I didn't get any popcorn. I just got the ticket.
You didn't get no soda, no popcorn, no gummy bears, nothing? No candy?
When I went,
I don't think it's really a good idea. I don't think it's really a good idea to have the popcorn with the 4D with the seats and everything.
Why?
Because the seats shake and vibrate and everything.
So what? Aren't you hungry?
Well, I hardly even eat any popcorn when I go to movies.
Oh, bro, I have to eat. Right, yeah. Scott? I need my pretzel bites, which is like $8, but it's crazy. We get 2, right, Jared? We get to go. I get gummy bears, M&Ms, plain M&Ms.
Well, they've got that new M&M candy bar coming out.
Well, with the synthetic smell though, the artificial
blah blah.
Synthetic,
right? I know.
The artificial synthetic smell. Once it sprays out, it smells horrible. By the way,
right?
It stays on and sticks to your clothes and everything after you come out of the room.
So you smell like venom when you get out.
No, but whatever that sprays out at you, it just sticks to your clothes and it smells awful.
It's like, what smells, Captain Marvel? What smells? It's like they're going to give you a set for each movie and shit. Oh, I just went to the movies. That's why I stay.
I'm wearing Captain America right now. So.
Hey, imagine seeing Aquaman in that, like in the
smelling fishy.
Well, not only that, but the whole movie is like.
I'm not gonna go there.
Please don't.
But the whole movie's like underwater and everything. So
right. So your hair's gonna be all like wet. So. Right.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know what they should do. Like you're saying, artificial stuff. They should have a zombie movie. Right?
Oh yes.
Where you're sitting down and some of the audience members are fucking zombies going to fucking eat you and shit. That would freak me the fuck out. I wouldn't need to go to the bathroom. I would go right there. It's like, whoa!
Well, not only the seats shake, but like you get, like there was a scene in Venom, and I honestly literally felt something touching my leg under the seat.
Nice. It was Clara, and she's like, never cruel Carolina. She gets everywhere, million fucking copies. Jesus.
Like it goes for the leg and it goes for like whatever on the back, like if you and everything. So it's that type of experience that just goes all over the place.
It's a not so fresh feeling.
Yeah. Oh,
just not. Just not. What would Game of Thrones smell like? Barbecue.
Barbecue dragon.
Yeah, probably.
Listen, when that shit, you have to understand what Sharon hated Game of Thrones, right? And I fucking played it. I had that shit blasting, and it's like I'm in the fucking zone when it goes. It's like, dun, 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 and I'm like singing that shit. She started watching that shit. She loved it, and it's like now she fucking hated that stuff. She fucking loves it now, and she can't wait for that shit to come back on. Can't wait for that. That's great shit.
Did she watch it with you when you were getting all caught up and like from the beginning and everything?
Caught up? I watched it all the time. What do you mean caught up?
No, I mean like when you first started, like.
Well, no, because Game of Thrones. What season is this, Connor? 9?
8.
We weren't together. We weren't together then when I was watching Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not that. Our relationship ain't that long. I didn't pop the question. No.
My bad. I didn't know.
No, that's all right. But no, I mean, I watched it when she didn't come over. I mean, so it was like she didn't really. But when I got when I got my place, and then she, when she moved in, then we,
I was just wondering because like there's like big moments within Game of Thrones, so I was just.
She didn't see any of that stuff. She because I seen all that already. She, I think, caught on when the
like the wet.
I'm trying to think what she saw the season when everybody started coming together. And it was like everybody's getting close. It was like, what the hell was it? The season? What season was it?
Season 7.
Trying to think what she saw. No, wait. Oh fuck! I can't think when she saw it.
Well, the only season that everyone came together in is season 7.
Yeah. No, but the one where she had to walk the walk of shame.
Oh,
that was 6.
That's like season.
The end of 6.
Yeah,
no, that's the end of 5.
Oh, that's 5. Well, she started that then. No, she started 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the dragons and shit. No, she saw 5. Yeah. No.
Because seems like the red wedding and everything.
Oh, I love that. That's great. That was great.
Sad, but it was great.
It was great. So, we covered TV shows. We covered movies. What else did we cover? Oh, there is something else we have to, because it's the Everything Show. Thank you, YouTube, for voting on my video that was made 5 years ago, that now it's safe to be monetized. Thank you. Thank you. From 5 years ago. Thank you.
Are you going to send them roses? And
I appreciate it. Thank you. It took you 5 years to watch the video and restore my monetization. So thanks. Hopefully, it won't take another 7 for some other ones. But if you do have some time, please check out all my other videos.
Yeah, like the one.
So I don't lose any revenue.
The one with the cookie.
I started getting them. Yeah.
With.
Oh no, this is stuff, Scott, from 2012, 2013. Now they're sending me message. Oh, it's good.
That's good. I'm
Thank you. Thank you for getting on that. Appreciate it. We know we're getting to some changes with YouTube now.
YouTube.
They're changing everything, and we no longer have Google Plus, which, if you had any photos or anything on Google Plus,
you
have 11 minutes to get them out of there. Or more. Or maybe an hour and 11 minutes.
Well, I know. I don't.
Because they're going to delete everything on Google Plus. So you have an hour and 10 minutes you have.
I just use the Google Hangout here and my Gmail. That's all I use.
Okay.
That's all I did.
Yeah. And I know that we're getting other changes. And now, here's another thing. They pre-show the YouTube video, even if you're not watching on it, but you're looking at it. Do the YouTubers make money for them allowing them to watch it without watching it?
Don't know. We'll find
I don't know if I like that. You know how they have the fucking trailers now that they spoil shit in the first like 10 seconds and then they repeat that shit? Why are they going to do that lately?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they're doing that with YouTube, where if you go down, you subscribe, and then they're playing the video without the audio, like without even you asking to see it, which I don't know what that's about.
Oh, it's like the little iPhone glitch they put the patch on.
I don't know. We got some changes going on, so we'll see how that goes. My gaming channel is not launched yet because I'm still trying to get the kinks out of everything. We're going to probably have to delay the launch of the gaming channel till the spring. So,
you guys are talking about the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. I was just wondering, what did you guys take upon the SpongeBob little thing?
I did not see anything other than the Game of Thrones or Avengers thing.
Yeah, I
Super Bowl. I worked.
SpongeBob thing.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
I saw like that somebody did like the top 10 Super Bowl ads, and SpongeBob wasn't one of them.
Yeah, it didn't really. It wasn't all. They hyped it up. They hyped it all up, but it wasn't all awesome as everybody.
You didn't like the Super Bowl?
It was an.
You don't like the commercials?
I don't watch the Super Bowl at all. I just wait until the ads go on YouTube.
Okay.
But that's SpongeBob.
The TurboTax ones commercials were asinine and stupid.
But that SpongeBob one wasn't great at all.
Right.
They just took a scene from an episode and just put like a minute or two with the scene within the Super Bowl itself.
You like the Toy Story thing?
Yeah.
Right.
Toy Story was good.
I love Toy Story.
We just heard word that Disney is planning 2 Zootopia sequels. I don't know if anybody's seen Zootopia.
No,
that's the first one.
That's fake news.
Both Tom Hanks.
What's fake news?
The Zootopia thing.
That's fake news?
It came out a couple of days ago. Yeah, someone, I think who works for Variety, said that they contacted their sources and it's fake news.
Both Tom Hanks and Tim Allen said
but
that.
That stuff is, if it's fake news, it's still up on the Dark Horizons. And Dark Horizons is what we use all the time. I don't know. Let me send this to you.
Yeah,
be sure it's fake.
There is a question. There's a question mark in that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send this to you, Tom, because Dark Horizons I've used for like even before I even did YouTube videos. I see them as very reputable and like they're my favorite site of all time.
With Toy Story, both Tim Allen and Tom Hanks said that this is going to be even more emotional than.
What's the last one with them?
Yeah,
they're probably going to die or something.
Yeah, they said it's more emotional than the third one was.
Well, they die. I think they die. Like the toys die, I guess.
In the Disney Pixar film, no, they wouldn't go that.
What are you talking about? They kill fucking everything in Disney movies. What are you talking about?
They wouldn't go that far with Toy Story.
Of course they would. Of course. They might. You know.
That could be true. Actually, I'm gonna. They might have like
the Zootopia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if it was, they would be on top of that.
I know the first one I loved. Of course, I figured out who the villain was maybe beginning of the second act or so. Because I started thinking something, I thought that just seems odd, and then I was proven right.
Okay, so for some reason, even though this thing has taken place with the merger, there's a top secret like X-Men movie being made, the Kitty Pryde X-Men movie, which they have a code name 143 and shit. They're saying like it's gonna happen. So somehow, I guess this is what's happening. Fox doesn't want to lose money, right? And like they're gonna lose massive money if New Mutants bust. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a little window of getting an X-Men thing done to replace one of those, it looks like they're taking it. So I mean, we may get a surprise Kitty Pryde movie out before the merger, or maybe we'll get the blessing of the merger to be allowed to be made, which, of course, Gambit is not going to freaking happen. So, hell with that crap.
They're probably trying to get since it's a Kitty Pryde and it's a girl movie, they're trying to get that out. So, they want to have at least one more girl movie in case Captain Marvel isn't as grand as they hope.
See, the thing I don't understand, though, is Brian Michael Bendis is no longer with Marvel. He's with DC. So how is he doing a Marvel thing for Fox if he's with DC Comics? I thought that's like a conflict of interest. He's doing Superman. So, like, how the hell wouldn't, like, Marvel be like, no? Like,
unless he's got a thing in his contract.
There's no way. There's no way you're gonna do both.
Do something else.
I don't know about that.
Is Kitty Pryde part of X-Men?
Yeah.
Kitty Pryde is X-Men. Yeah. I don't know about this. There's no. If they, first of all, you know how strict they are. They will not allow, like, you know, people want freaking Michael Keaton and Batman Beyond, and they're like, oh, he's on the contract. Like, they're so tight. They do not want any of the Marvel guys hanging out with the DC guys. Like, there's like, you can't take a picture. They, you know, Tom Holland got in trouble for taking a picture with the DC guys. Like, they're ridiculous. They don't want. There's no way they would allow that. No way. Can't be. This can't be. This can't be happening.
To be or not to be?
No, there's no way.
That's
not gonna. Marvel's not gonna. That's not gonna happen.
It could.
Can't be. No. Not Disney don't want that. No, I don't know about that.
You never know.
That's true, but stranger things have happened. So what's up with you, Brian? Are you a gamer? Do you play games?
The only games I've played right now is the Batman franchise.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get a new controller to the Xbox tomorrow.
Okay.
So I can get back into it.
Connor, you have PlayStation 4, right?
Yeah.
You got some new free ones tomorrow, dude.
Okay, good. I'm gonna have to check.
I'll have a look into that then. Yeah.
Tomorrow, yeah. But download your shit tonight. If you didn't download tonight's your last night for last month's games.
Yeah, I saw the ones for last month, and I didn't see anything that really grabbed me.
Okay.
Well,
I think you gotta. Oh, I don't even know what I downloaded them anyway.
Yeah, because once I did I've got the 14-day trial and all that. I didn't know they were going to do that, so I did the 14-day trial. So I looked at what they had and said, no, I'll just wait until next month and try to see.
Maybe you could give and send me your PS4, Joe.
Oh, you mean buy you a PS4? That would be nice.
No, maybe you could. No, you could give me yours.
Mine? What am I going to play with?
Oh.
I tell you what, Brian. If someone buys tons of copies of my books, I'll buy you a PlayStation 4. How about that? Like, if all of a sudden I get crazy sales where I get hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I will buy you a PS4. Yeah. Watch this shit now. Watch people buy
watch
the book so I could buy him the PS4. Watch that shit.
Mail it to me.
Right. You're in New York.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Long Island.
Oh, Long Island, that's right. I haven't been to Long Island in a long time. Damn.
I was over within your area once.
Once? Okay.
Yeah, Staten Island.
Did you get lost going from point A to point B, and that's why you got?
No, me and my family drove past it once.
I have to be weary of people coming to Staten Island because I don't know if I'm going to get assassinated half the times when people giving out my shit.
Long Island.
There's that son of a bitch, Matrix Lord. I know where he is. He's eating a slice of pizza in that place. Yeah. You got to be careful with that shit now. Right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is a longie, but it was a goodie.
Matrix all right. Pizza, and I have mac and cheese.
Today I had penny vodka and pronto pizza, and it was excellent. Excellent pasta.
Hey,
I saw that.
You love pizza, Joe, and I love mac and cheese.
All right.
Oh, the Metro. It's got this, which is literally right from me. They've got this pulled pork sandwich. They've got cornbread waffles. Oh, the bomb! But what they did is they took the pulled pork and put the mac and cheese in between stacks, and
that's interesting. That sounds good.
Oh, that is so good.
Why don't you film that shit? I'm doing my thing like Matrix Lord Eats. That's like a new segment on my new channel. I think I'm gonna film. You know, I think I'm gonna film. I'm gonna buy the pretzel, Scott. That's in a pizza box.
Oh, nice.
Remember I was talking about that?
Yes.
Brian and Connor. The fucking pretzel is in a pizza box, like a huge. The thing is like the price of a pizza, Scott. The pretzel, the fucking pretzel. It's that big.
You know, I don't really eat pretzels or like them.
Okay.
The only ones that I normally like is the ones that you see in malls.
Oh, the Annie M's or yeah, they're good.
Yeah. There's an app for Annie M's.
That's where I'm going. Oh no, I can't go to the mall this time because I gotta go after the book starting. I have to run to work on Saturday.
You could.
If you got one of those delivery dine and dash things, you can grab something.
I have to bring a change. Now I have to bring a change of clothes. I have to bring a thing, get dressed up for the book signing, and then I'm gonna have to. Where am I gonna? Do I have a telephone booth to change it? And where am I gonna change that? Then I have to bring my work gear.
Well, maybe you could have your book signing at the mall. get more people that way.
It would be nice if I can get the Barnes Noble to. That would be good. Maybe that's the next thing I could have. They got my books again at the new store. I used to have book signings in the mall, in Staten Island Mall, back in the day. We even did I think Old Doc. We did like a Google Hangout from my book signing. I think it was very
nice.
Then it was very short because I had to speak on the microphone, and then I had to, interact with the people. So I couldn't do a podcast while I was doing the books.
Is the mall like by you big? Like, is it like a big mall?
Oh, they expanded. It's beautiful down the Staten Island Mall. It's my home. Oh my God.
How many floors?
There's only 2 floors, but it's expanded now outward. It's nice.
Yeah, there's a couple malls over here by me.
Yeah, there's one wing at my mall that's open now too. So
there's a mall. There's a mall over here by me that has like 3 floors.
Wow. Scott, I'm going to go to your old acquaintances in my area and be like this. Take a picture. There you go. Jesus. I can't wait for the movie theater to open up in my Staten Island Mall. I'm dying for that.
You know, there is another mall over here by me. A different one that I was talking about that has a movie theater in it.
Oh. Well, let me ask you a question, Brian. I know, like, when I met Jacob, he got freaked. But if I met you, would you get freaked out too?
Maybe a little bit. Like,
really? Why?
No, just because not just.
Why would you get freaked?
No. Just maybe not like.
Do I look like the Mountain from fucking Game of Thrones and shit? Am I gonna crush your face?
No, not like freak out. Like, what I mean is like just caught off guard because we have we met in person at all.
Right.
Just something like that, you know.
I only met Danette and I met Jacob so far. But
won't you meet Scott over here?
You know what? I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
No, you're in Oklahoma, which if I took a Greyhound? Is it a Greyhound or like I don't know. I have to figure it out because it wasn't like a 3-hour trip, a 4-hour trip to you.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 hours. So here's the thing now. Do I want to travel 4 hours to see Scott? Hi, let's go eat.
He'd be coming back fat.
And then go fucking. No, if I go see Scott, I would have to get like a fucking hotel and stay out there a couple of days. Because what are you gonna fucking do? Eat and then go back home? That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, it would have to be like a weekend thing. Just like hang out and do shit. Go, he'll take me around there. We'll go fucking I would love to have time to do that though, but
party hard.
Well, I've been doing so many different things differently lately. I mean, we've had a lot less podcasts, but then I've been working a lot more, and then I've actually been buying more stuff too, because I've been working more. I've been treating myself to getting all new clothes, and I'm ready to get some new video games, Scott. Like what I do, so I'm like, this is a great year so far. Pretty happy, and I think it's going to be a nice, good year. Because I got so many things planned. I actually think I'm going to get books out this year, which is good.
Cool.
And maybe I will meet you, Brian. Who knows?
Who knows?
No promises, but
wow.
Maybe I'll get a car eventually. You right, Scott? That would be nice.
Get a TARDIS.
Instead of traveling on the damn bus all the time.
Maybe you could get like a TARDIS.
If I had the money, I would buy the DeLorean. I would buy a DeLorean that looked exactly like the Back to the Future car. I would drive.
Well, you know that there is a car shop over here by me that actually sells the DeLoreans.
Oh, I believe it. It's a lot of money though. Like 100,000, 200,000.
I actually got to sit in one too.
Great, bro. That's great.
Yep.
Let's see. What I'm doing video games like I used to. Now, what else could I do? Should I go to wrestling again? That would be great if I could meet up.
Yeah, like I said, when I went in to help Casey to move an entertainment system, he was talking about some new wrestling thing that was that was going to be not franchise, some new wrestling group that was going to be happening, and they were talking about it on the little podcast he was listening to.
Yeah, you should do wrestling.
I know about it, or one of you guys might know about it.
You should do wrestling, Joe. You could go for the WWE.
I should go to the shows like I used to.
You could be like in the cage and the ring and everything.
No, not me wrestle. That was a dream I had at one point in time when I was like 18 and shit. No. No, I mean go to wrestling. Watch the wrestling.
Oh, I thought you meant actually fighting.
No, man. I'm on my what regeneration cycle. No. Not happening.
I'm sure it'd be fun though.
Listen, I got thrown to a table. We used to have wrestling things at my friend's houses, going through tables and stupid shit like ECW face. No. That's nice back then. I remember we were wrestling in the backyard. My dad just bought me this fucking bomber jacket. Oh my God. He spent a fortune for this, right? And it looked like something out of a fucking Rocketeer, like the jacket.
And you tore it.
I fucking was wrestling. We jumped off the top of the fucking porch. I fucking ripped that shit in half. And then I freaked out. And then what did we fucking do? I went to somebody that didn't know what they were doing. Sewed it. And it looked like a fucking Frankenstein monster thing on the back.
Oh,
and so it fucked up. Oh shit. My dad was fucking pissed. My dad was pissed. Oh shit. I got fucking hot water, man. So I didn't even want to go to my friend's house every day. Got my ass beat. Oh, Jesus. Those were nice. I try to block that shit from my mind. It's dramatic and shit, No, because when we did stuff bad, we got in trouble. Oh, this was no you're bad. No, it's yeah, no.
You might not be seeing your older days.
It's like it's like a mental block. What the fuck happened to you? So yeah, Brian, thank you for making me remember that stuff, like going to the table and wrestling. Dude, I used to be after I had Raw, I was in the front row. They had my fucking face on there. I'm like, it was crazy. I had my fanny pack with me. Remember Scott was telling you? Fanny pack. Fanny pack's over there, actually. I found it in the closet. That's why I didn't get dates. Because I had my Spider-Man shirts on, my X-Men shirts on, and fanny pack. And that's why I didn't get dates back then.
Did you get fanny pack from Whitaker's doctor?
No, it was before Whitaker's doctor. Spider-Man fanny pack. Wait, you know what? Let me get my fanny pack.
Whitaker's fanny.
I'm getting the fanny pack. That's it.
No, luckily, the only thing that's traumatic that's happened to me is I've banged my mouth on an end table. I've hit the underside of my left eye. How I didn't lose it. Luckily, I was tall enough on a thing of plywood Dad had sitting on the kitchen table. Since to this day, he doesn't know why. Let's see. Then I've also banged my mouth with a canteen. Did my wrist real good with plates. Did my foot with did the ball of my foot. Oh,
this is the friggin' marble.
I see why Sharon stayed in there, dude.
Oh yeah, I had rules. She said, what did she say, Scott? We're done, right? Me and her. If I got a fan, we'd be over. I would be single.
Girl magnet, right?
Yeah, no more fanny pack. She called it. So yeah, I had this, and it was like a procedure. Like what we had in here was I had my glasses, which was way bigger than these. The lens was like this. And then we had cameras because we went to the wrestling thing. So I would have my camera, I would have my batteries, I would have my glasses. I somehow fit. This was like the TARDIS. Somehow I fit everything in here because we used to go to Great Adventure all the time too. So I would have the fanny pack on even when we went to Space Mountain, Florida, whatever. Fanny pack. Always fanny pack. We went to Raw, fanny pack. We went to the fucking XFL that time, fucking fanny pack. World League football, the World League football we went to, fanny pack. Kiss concerts, fanny pack. This is what I had at the Kiss concert. Fucking fanny pack. Horror convention, fanny pack. Toy convention, fanny pack. Comic book convention, fanny pack. Star Trek Voyager fucking premiere opening thing in Long Island, fanny pack.
Long Island.
Yeah, I used to go to in Long Island. Well, from Long Island, actually, we were staying in Long Island for one point in time with my cousins, and then we went into the city. I forgot. We took a train. One of those weird things.
That's over in my area.
Yeah. And we went to, when they were premiering, we got to see stuff from the episodes before it happened. Like, you know, they had a whole thing, and they had who'd they have there? They had Harry Kim and Tom Paris, I think, at the time. Yeah,
I met Tom Paris.
that's great.
Does it not? He does not look the same as he did back then. I can tell you that.
Wow. So this is the reason why I did not. I was just maybe too much into, I guess.
When you wear that every time you go to work from now on?
No. No. This is that. Everything. What did Sarah Jane say? Everything has its time, and everything must end. So that's the end of the fanny pack. Stays where it was. It's gone. It's gone. No more. No more. No more. Listen, I will not incur the wrath of Sharon. She said no, just like Scott. Remember, I was like going to. Remember, I had like a 10, 15, 20-year plan, and then I'm going to be in politics. She said no. She stopped it. She ruined. I had it for years planned out. No politics.
No more.
No, nothing. I never. It was over. It was over. Can't run for office. Can't take over the world. I can't be president while Connor runs Great Britain. Like we can't do it. I can't interact with him. Nothing. We can't have any of that. So the timeline changed now. So no politics for me. Connor could run the country anyway, his own country. Maybe he'll talk to me when he's important. Maybe.
Can you be the president? Can you be the president of Gallifrey?
Right. So no politics no more. That's it. She stopped it, Scott. Done. Do something else. You want to buy a PlayStation? It's okay. Compensated. There you go. All right. Why don't you take over everything, Connor? Why not? Show them how it's done. Aren't you getting into politics?
Yeah, but I'll be going into politics.
You're going to take over?
Yeah,
well, no, how does that work? You have a king, you have a queen, right?
Yeah.
But what is it with Brexit? What the hell's that?
Well, that's like, it's two.
You would be the prime minister, or no?
Yeah, I would be the prime minister, yeah.
Connor Farley, the prime minister of Great Britain. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good, dude. Win. Dude, it sounds like you put that shit on a t-shirt. Sounds good. When are you making it happen? You making it happen?
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
Make it.
Make
it suck.
Doctor Who great again.
They're gonna fucking go with like, wow, this guy running for. He was on this podcast back in the day. Yeah, and they're gonna start pulling this shit out.
Because I think we could do better.
What the hell are you trying to be, bro?
He's trying to do his.
You're trying to do Nixon? What are you trying to do?
Trying to do
Trump?
No. JFK.
Oh,
that's what you're trying to do.
It's not.
What you could do for your country? No.
It's not what Marilyn Monroe that you can do for Marilyn Monroe. That's what Marilyn Monroe can do for you.
It's been a long podcast. What is this, like a 2-hour podcast?
That's what it's feeling like.
I really think we should go to the moon.
We're not allowed back there. There's some weird stuff up there, I think. We saw some ships and some shit. They're like, we're not going back here. I guess China went, though, recently, right? There's a reason why you don't go back, though. Some weird shit going on up there. I don't know. Not that I know what's going on, because I don't need somebody to abduct me tonight.
Secret NASA tapes that were wiped.
Yeah, I don't need to get abducted tonight, no. Tortured, no. I don't know what's happening.
Aliens with no intelligent life here. Please take me.
Did they have the new Shane Dawson thing coming tonight or no? Or is it this week? I like that, The Conspiracy Show on YouTube.
I forgot.
That's a good show. I watch YouTube more than regular TV now. YouTube.
Why?
YouTubers. Why not, Brian?
That's...
When are you doing your shows, Brian? Forget about these geeks and all these other people. When is it Brian friggin' show? Huh? On your channel.
have anything on my channel. The only thing I had, there's only one video that's on my channel, and that was all about the governor way back then on Walking Dead.
Jesus. What would you do, bro? In your own podcast, what would you do? Do you know?
I don't know.
You like a lot of stuff. Why wouldn't you do stuff? No?
I hardly even use my channel, so.
Yeah? You don't want to be a host?
I don't know.
Brian the host. Think about it, bro.
Maybe I could just take yours.
I am.
They take my friggin' shows. Get out of here.
Kick you out. Take
right.
me.
Yeah. We'll have like a thing from yesterday's Enterprise. We just fit and Brian be like, I am Brian 158. All right, we're done. I think it's time to play PlayStation 4, right, Scott?
Yeah.
Try to get some trophies. Anybody's got Rayman Legends? I'll say it till I'm blue in the face, and you got part of the PlayStation Network. Let's go. Let's play. I need some platinums, right? I mean, a Rayman Legends Platinum Trophy. So I need to play people in the soccer game. What, Brian? I need to play the soccer game in Rayman Legends. People got to play me in it so I can get a trophy. I need my Platinum Trophy. All right.
All right.
Good night, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.